November 10th, 2017. The voice may sound familiar. The face may not look familiar. No, I'm just kidding. Hello, everybody. Jeremy Crosby. I'm back. I'm back after a quick business trip to St. Louis.
Woo.
And
how was it out there?
It started off with Andrew, it started off with a little bit of trouble with some weather flying out last Sunday.
Yeah.
Ended up not getting into St. Louis till 3 a.m. Monday, which did not start off the week very well.
3 a.m.?
3 a.m.
Ouch.
Yeah.
And you had to start at what time on Monday morning?
8 a.m.
Oh, short turnaround there for you.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're back.
Not a lot of sleep, but
No,
it was all good. Nice and warm down there compared to here. Oh my gosh.
It's been chilly.
Get off the plane.
It's been
even in
chilly.
Minneapolis, we're coming through the tunnel, and I could see my breath, and I was like, oh geez. And then come to Madison, it's even colder. Really see the breath.
Yep.
It was cold.
Yep.
But yes, glad to be back. Missed y'all.
We're here.
Did catch your headlines while I was out.
Well,
so
good.
I had nothing but time on my hands, so
There you go.
definitely saw that. So good shows this week, and
It's a good time.
I'm ready.
Now Preston has a break today, and now you're back. So. There we go.
Preston, a well-deserved break.
Yes.
Yeah. He did a good job.
He talked a lot this week.
Yeah, he's had enough for the week.
Yeah.
So we'll all be back together next week as we move along. And guess what? Can you believe that we're just 2 Thursdays away here from Thanksgiving? And that's
Holy
something?
cow, is it that close already?
It is.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
You basically have next week, and then the following week is the holiday.
Wow. I gotta get my list ready for shopping the next day as well.
Yeah, I was checking out some of the ads for the day after Thanksgiving sales because there's those pre-giveaway sites.
Black Friday.
Yeah, they just give away the ads or whatever, and there's some sweet deals coming up.
Some sweet deals.
Well, I think the big controversy has been whether they're going to open up on Thanksgiving Day or wait till the next day.
Well, I saw one of the big box store sites today, and they are opening at 6 p.m. on Thursday. Still.
Actually, I was kind of surprised because I thought there was a big movement not to have that happen.
Well, I think that's more the the malls and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
But I think the big box stores on their own are still going to stay there.
Yeah, and I actually saw one of the box stores is open all day Thanksgiving.
Wow.
So
Thanks.
figure
Thanks,
that
guys.
one out. Yeah, I don't know. But either way, we won't go
There we go.
down.
No,
That's
we'll
as far
stop.
down
That's
the road
it.
we
We're
go.
done.
I also want to make a couple of comments here that it is very cold, and we're going to see a wintry mix starting tomorrow. So just keep an eye out there that there is a chance of rain and snow. This is how this reads, by the way.
Okay.
So Veterans Day, a chance of rain and snow before 2 p.m., then a chance of rain between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., then a chance of rain and snow after 4 p.m.
Oh my goodness. It can't make up its mind.
Well, it's all where the temperatures are at. So the
it's
temperature
right on that fine line.
Yeah, you're looking at a high of 36, and then you could have wind gusts as high as 25. So you got to
Sweet.
assume there's going to be a good.
Bring it on, Mother Nature.
Yeah, so it's like here we go. But I was looking ahead, and it's actually going to get in the 50s next week. So there you
Right back to it. Go back out in your shorts.
So we're
and
getting a
sunbathe.
taste of winter right now,
there you
but
go.
it will change up.
So-
I also want to mention, too, really quickly
Yes.
that the Veterans Day, the program has already happened here in Fitchburg this
Yes.
morning, which you just watched, hopefully live.
Yeah, it's live right here.
But I just want to, give a shout out to the veterans out there. It kind of pulled this off of the government website that for 98 years, Americans have remembered those who have served our country in uniform on November 11th, the first Amnesty Day, and then since 1954 as Veterans Day. In this, the 99th year of the it's 99 years. I did not know this. The Department of Veteran Affairs has been doing a tradition, this observation appreciation piece for the military families for the whole month of November. So
Nice.
just I thought very interesting
cool.
facts there. So
It is very.
for all you vets out there, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Appreciate it.
Never enough. Thank you.
So let's just get right to it. We got a great show here today for you. I'll get you updated on your headlines this morning. Coming up, we have, just in case you missed it, in the digest, our guest segment, Fitchburg Public Library. Two of my favorite ladies stopping by, giving us an update of what's happening over there. And we'll wrap up the show with your PB&J. But let's kick it off with your headlines, and we start. You've been talking about it all week, I'm sure, on the show, Andrew. It's the library, and it's closed. But it's already going to be open now. Like it was closed this morning. It's open. Here's a look outside at MG&E doing some work. And this is all with the new installation of, and they've been installing solar panels across campuses. And this morning, MG&E has installed a new transformer. So they had, what a guy. Basically, they had to shut off the power so they could install the new transformer today. But everything should be back up and running here. Yeah. We'll be seeing them.
New power.
And just a note that
more power.
Next week and the next couple of weeks, you're going to see the crews here on City Hall and on the library installing those panels. So just be aware that might be some lost parking spots here in the area. All right, we got to move forward here, and this next story there's been a lot of auto theft, car thefts across Dane County, and Fitchburg Police Department. I love this slogan. Take a look at this. It's 9 p.m. Do you know where your keys are? Do you remember those commercials? Like they used to say, do you know where your kids are? Now it says, do you know where your keys are? So here we go. I like this. And this is just to help prevent cars and making sure that you do lock up your car to bring your keys in. But some quick tips here: lock up your car and then lock it again. Visually and physically ensure that all doors are locked. Check your car to ensure there's no spare or valet keys or fobs that are left inside. Never store keys or fobs in your car. Never leave your car running, even to warm it up for a few seconds, because you never know what could happen. And if possible, park your car in a garage or secure parking area. And also, we've had this tips before, but take the garage opener out of your car if you're going to keep it outside and you have a garage. So more information out online. We'll post up the link to this and some hot tips from the Fitchburg Police Department. But this is something countywide. So I know up in where I live, we've just gone through a rash of burglaries. So we got to keep it in the forefront here and do our duty to protect our stuff, if you will. I don't know what I was going to say. All right. The last curbside brush collection, it's next week. It's the 13th through the 17th. This is it. There's no more.
That's it.
Till next year.
So
residents must have their brush out on the curb by 6 a.m. on Monday. So do your due diligence. Get it out there on Monday, because once they pass by, they ain't coming back. So if you want, they've got other tips out on the website for you, like you could rent your own chipper, hire a landscaping contractor, take your brush to the Dane County Brush Recycling Center. But this is it. So be ready. Have it out there. Starts on Monday, 6:30 a.m. And all the details are on the website, which we'll post a link up, of course, with our headlines coming up. All right, next week, the public hearing on the council proposed amendments to the 2018 operating budget will happen on November 14th at 7:30 p.m. at the Common Council will hold a public hearing at City Hall regarding the council's proposed amendments to the 2018 operating budget. To access the mayor's budget and the proposed amendments, please check out the website, fitchburgwi.gov. It's right there on the main page for you to view. All right, the Verona Area High School, the new high school, there's going to be a meeting coming up, a community meeting. Check this out. The Verona Area High School District is offering the community a more in-depth look at the exterior renderings and design imagery of their new high school on December 5th at the High School Performing Arts Center. It takes place between 6:30 through 8 p.m. The first 45 minutes will be a presentation by the architect and construction team, followed by various stations set up that will the community members can visit and share their specific questions. So stop on by if you're interested in seeing just what the school looks like. They have a nice picture of some pictures out on their website. All right, we've already talked about this, but it's never too late to talk about it again. It's time to get your flu shot. Have you already got it? Andrew, you got it?
Oh, yeah.
We're hooked up. We all got it here. All staff are ready to go. Get your flu shot now so you're protected for the holidays like now. If the flu season is off to an early start, new reports show improvement needed in the vaccination rates. This is from Wisconsin Department of Health Services, which shows the state's rate below many of the other states in the Midwest nationally for residents getting their flu shot. Come on, folks, get out there and get that flu shot. Let's stop the flu from spreading. I like this this graphic. I mean, I don't like it, but it's interesting that 6 months to 17 years of age, you got about a 59% rating. 18 to 64, you have a 37 rating. Nationally, 35 in Wisconsin. 65 and older, that's up 55. And adults with considered high risk, that number is low, which is not good. It's at 42%. And overall, we rank right at 46%. So get out there, get your flu shot. It's time to do so. All right, I said at the top of the show, we have weather to talk about. And I know it's been winter weather safety week, but here's your reminder once again that if you're going to be traveling throughout the state or whatever, you need to be prepared. Winter in Wisconsin can be fun and exciting, but sometimes the conditions can become dangerous. Winter storms can sweep through, bringing high winds, large amounts of accumulating snow, drifting snow, ice, and extreme cold temperatures. Be prepared. And there's a lot of different ways to be prepared. You guys talked a lot about this earlier this week, right?
We did.
And
we went through it.
Yeah, we're talking like if you're going to be heading out in your car, having that safety kit pre-assembled. If you're talking extreme cold, be aware of hypothermia. Carbon monoxide, you got to be making sure those detectors work now that our heaters are on and running. And there's so much information out there to keep you protected. But with it being cold, protect yourself by wearing loose layers of clothing underneath a wind and weather-resistant coat. Look for symptoms of hypothermia, including shivering, exhaustion, confusion, or slurred speech. There's just a lot of information out there. I've got a link to this and many more of our stories this morning. We'll post that up on Facebook here a little bit later. All right, that is your headlines. I need to take a break, catch my breath, drink some coffee. When we come back, we're going to open up our digests with Friday Tradition, just in case you missed it. Next, right here on Talking Fitchburg.